party people! Welcome once again to the Party of One podcast, an RPG podcast built for two. I am your host, as always, Jeff Stormer. This week I am joined by comedian Alex Pearlman for a game of Scarlet Heroes by Kevin Crawford. Alex is a very funny comedian and a good friend, and I'm excited to have him on the show, even if the game we played goes just a little bit off the rails. It's good though, you're gonna love it. A few things I wanted to talk about before the show gets started. First, I apologize for the lack of an episode last week. A lot of things happened all at once and we were simply not able to pull it together. We should be back on track and I thank you for your patience. Secondly, I am excited to announce that on July 14th at 7 p.m., that's this Thursday, I will be joining the wonderful folks at Make Big Things, the designers of Questlandia, Noirlandia, 14 Days and more, for a live Google Hangouts chat about two-player role-playing games. If you enjoy the show and you're curious about two-player games as an art form, you will want to tune in. It's going to be a fascinating discussion. A link to the event can be found in the show notes. Thirdly, I am excited to announce the first ever installment of Party of One Live. That's right, we are packing up and hitting the road for a live podcast recording at New Jersey GamerCon in Runnymede, New Jersey on July 24th at 11 a.m. It's going to be great. I'm going to be joined by Matt Allcamp. We're going to play a game called Thrash. It is a fighting game, role-playing game. We're going to have the Battle of the Century. And if you're in the tri-state area, I really hope you can make it out. Tickets are like $15 for the weekend. You get a free thing of Ecto Cooler if you buy online. That's a pretty good deal. You get to hang out with me. I'm going to be doing commentary on Street Fighter. It's going to be a great time. A link to the New Jersey GamerCon website and a Facebook event for Party of One Live can be found in the show notes. Now, if you're in the Philly area and you can't make it to New Jersey GamerCon but you still want to see a live show, don't worry. Final details are forthcoming, but you will have another chance in the very near future. Get hype. Now with all that out of the way, let's throw it over to me in the past so he can get started with the show. Take it past me.
Thanks, Future Me. This week I'm joined by Alex Pearlman. Alex, how the hell are you?
I'm pretty good.
So at the top of the show, why don't you introduce yourself, talk about, whatever you want to talk about for a few minutes. Just a free-form conversation.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my name's Alex Pearlman. I'm a Philadelphia-based comedian that now works in banking, so I don't really do comedy that much anymore. But, yeah, I've been listening to the show for a bit. I always enjoy role-playing games and fun things of this nature. So when you asked me to do the show, I was pretty excited.
All right.
And if people want to find me, you can find me at Alex Pearlman on the Twitter, and then I also have a blog called Comment Shaming on Tumblr.
I like comment shaming a lot.
Thanks.
So this week we are playing Scarlet Heroes. It's a game we played many times before on the show. It's one of my favorite games. It is Dungeons and Dragons done for a single epic hero. So let's dive right into character creation.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is roll up your stats.
Okay.
So you're going to roll 4d6. Wait, I think it's let me see if it's 4d6 or 3d6.
I have 3. If it's 4, I need a 4th.
You're going to roll 4d6 and drop the lowest. Do that 6 times and you can arrange them in any order that you want.
Okay, drop the lowest.
Yeah.
And then add them up?
Yep.
Okay, now I have to do math. So I have a 10. That's a 9. That's, an 11. That's powerful. I like getting an 11. What? 14. That's another 11. 2, 5, one more. Come on, all 6s. 14.
Okay, so bump up that 9 to a 16.
This to a 16?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're exceptional. You're always exceptional at one thing.
Okay.
So there are 6 stats.
Okay.
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay.
Standard D&D stats. Which of those 6 do you want to be your exceptional stat?
Okay, so my exceptional, I'm going to go with charisma, because that's just, I always do.
That makes sense.
It's always charisma, because, these games are mostly about talking.
It's true.
You need to be charismatic.
It's true.
You want to be the Ric Flair of Scarlet Heroes.
I feel like we've got our character concept down now, so
okay.
It's exciting.
Okay,
so you've got 16 charisma. What do you want to put your 2 14s into?
My 2 14s. All right, so what were the other ones again? Because
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, and wisdom.
What is... one of the 14s is definitely going to be wisdom. You said constitution?
Yeah, constitution's how many hits, how beat up you can get.
Okay, dexterity is like jumping.
Yeah, and
okay.
Bows and arrows and stuff.
Did you say intelligence or that's wisdom already?
There's also intelligence.
There's a wisdom and an intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence is book learning, wisdom is street smarts. And also, like, divine knowledge.
All right. I think what I'm going to do... And strength is hit points?
Strength is how hard you can hit. Constitution is how hard you can get hit.
Okay. So I'm going to put some... My other 14 is going to be for strength. All right. I think my wisdom's going to be 14 because my street smart's going to be off the chain.
Yeah.
I think let's put my intelligence at 10.
Okay.
My dexterity and constitution... Or this one's going to be charisma. So then the other two will be my 11s.
Okay.
So dex, and then we said constitution.
So as far as bonuses to rolls, your two 14s are both +1. Your 16's a +2. Everything else is +0.
+2, +0, +0, +0. All right. Hopefully, I know what all these symbols mean later.
Here's hoping.
Yeah. All right. I think I have them pretty well.
So next thing we're going to do is sort of hammer down the character concept, like race and class.
Okay.
They are standard D&D races, which is humans, dwarves, elves, and goblinoids or Shu.
Okay. 1 second.
Sure. Don't burn the house down.
I'm trying not to. Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do with that. All right. So you said Shu?
Shu are the natives of the Sunset Isles. They are also called, sort of in a derogatory sense, sometimes they are called orcs or goblins. Or
okay.
Or things
all right.
like that.
I think, so I have, you said elves were one of them?
Yes.
I don't like elves. I'm not a fan of elves.
I don't like elves, and I don't particularly like them in this setting. The elves and dwarves and halflings all feel kind of like jammed in.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be ancient China, right?
Yeah.
So let me I'll stick with, I'm just going to be a Chinese man.
Okay. Imperial.
Do I get to choose my sides on this one? Like who I'm siding with?
Yeah. There are a few different factions that we'll go into, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going to be, I'll be a human.
Do you want to be, there are 4 classes.
Okay.
Cleric, fighter, magic user, or thief.
Cleric, fighter, magic user. Okay, I automatically want to knock fighter and thief off there. I hate thieving games, and let's face it, with this much charisma, why are you going to be a fighter?
Yeah,
so why?
Yeah,
I'm going to talk my way out. So what's the difference between a cleric and a magic user?
Clerics draw their power from divine forces, and magic users draw them from witchcraft.
Okay.
Clerics use armor, which magic users just don't. Magic users can fire, do sort of like eldritch bolts, magic missiles type stuff at opponents. Clerics can turn the undead.
I'm gonna do cleric then, obviously. Yeah, I can turn the undead.
Yeah, I think clerics are good.
All right, I'm a human cleric.
All right. So here's some stuff that you're gonna write down.
Okay.
Your hit points. Your initial hit points are 6. What's your constitution?
My constitution is 11.
Okay, yeah, so you got 6 hit points. You can wear any weapon. You can use any weapon or armor, but you're limited to 1d6 damage.
1d6.
You get a +1 attack bonus and a fray dice of 1d6. A fray dice represents in professional wrestling, if your attack roll is your finishing move, your fray dice is like the punches that you do to lead up to it.
Okay, so it's my jabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's your minor strikes.
Okay.
It's the shoulder block and shoulder block, so that when you roll your attack, you do the 5-knuckle shot.
Okay, then I can do 5-knuckle. I get you.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, no, I get you.
So that's all the initial stuff you're going to write down.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to do is choose 3 traits.
Okay.
Traits fill in the same role that skills would in normal D&D. They have but they are much sort of broader.
Mm-hmm.
So a trait can be something as they represent things in your background, if you're a duelist or a hermit or a military scout.
Okay.
Or if you have a particular skill, like you are easily overlooked, or you have an ear for lies, or relationships that you have, like if you know many harlots.
Okay, I think I already picked 2 that are right up there. I know many harlots.
All right,
that's definitely no. Okay, know many harlots. Many. I'm going to underline that. Harlots. My wife's yelling at me from the other room. I know many harlots. I like the picking up lies thing.
Okay.
Let's go with that lies stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to write that as lie detector.
That's cool.
And then, what was the another couple of the traits? I didn't like the military scout. Let's leave all that stuff out.
There's a whole big table.
There's a whole big table. Let's take a... All right, let's see. Oh, man, there's so many.
There's specific ones for clerics and different backgrounds if you want.
Oh, man.
You can also roll dice if you want to pick a random one.
Let me see. I'm just going to kind of scroll here real quick. What's a peasant priest? Means that you know ship captains? That what? Gifted cantor. What? There's so many. Oh, okay. That's for the different ones. So I'm into cleric.
And if you want to make up your own, you can feel free to make.
Yeah, no, I just want to scroll through them real fast. Let's go with. I do like the fact. So I know many harlots. I just love. I love that. That's one of the options.
I'm excited for that to come up and play.
Let's go with former cultist.
All right.
Former cultist. That means that I have far-flung family.
Oh, no, that just means you are a former cultist.
Oh.
And so, like, so the way traits work is in any situation when you're making a skill roll,
Okay.
that you can apply one of your, every time you make a skill roll, you can choose to apply one of your traits.
Okay.
So if it's a situation where you're, like, studying crazy runes or something, you're like, well, I used to be in a cult. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Like, with this...
Or it's like, I used to know a lot of horse.
Yeah, right. Right. If you're,
Okay, we can hear you on the podcast. I'm being yelled at from another room. What's my character's name? Can it be Woozy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Wuxi. Woozy.
All right.
And Woozy does not have a wife that yells at him.
It's all staying in. I'm just
I know.
letting you know.
That's fine. I understand you don't edit. I've listened to the show.
How dare you? Dare you? All right. So we've edited. So we've got now. I'm thinking about editing. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're going to.
Can I change my character's name?
Yeah.
I want it to be Vape Knife.
Okay. All right.
Vape.
Well, that can
Knife.
be. If you can have both. If Woozy is your name.
Okay. Woozy is my given name, but Vape Knife is my court name.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to assign points to your traits to reflect how strongly they inform your how good you are at those things.
So how good I am at knowing many harlots?
How many harlots you know and how much information they can give you.
69.
Great.
Can I know 69 harlots?
You can know as many harlots as you want, but I don't know that. But you have. Hold on, you have.
How many points do I have?
You have 3 points plus 2. You have 5 points.
5 points.
5 points to spread among your traits.
Okay. So I'll put 2 to former cultist.
Okay.
2 to lie detector, and just 1 to know many harlots.
All right.
You guys can't see it, but my wife's in the room now, so I can only know 1 many harlots.
All right. So now we're going to Now we're going to do the best part of character creation in any role-playing game, which is the shopping trip.
Okay. How much gold do I got?
Roll 3 6-sided dice and multiply it by 10 to determine your starting gold.
So add them together?
Yeah.
So I have 140 gold.
All right. You can wear any, like I said, you can wear any armor, shield, and weapon. However, if you buy a weapon that deals more damage than 1d6, you deal 1d6 damage.
Okay. So what weapons? Oh, you have a whole.
There's the weapons here, armor's down below, and then stuff is on the next page.
Oh man, there's so many things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a big long list. Okay.
But everything's expensive, so you're not.
Everything is pretty expensive. So if I buy a bow, and then I got to pay for arrows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's so dumb. I really wish. Okay, so I should go with something that's a D6 anyway. So let's just go with a light weapon since that's 10.
Yeah.
10
and that can be whatever you want that light weapon to be. Such as a vape knife. If you wield a vape knife, and that's how you.
It's a knife. It's a knife made of vapor. That is my vape knife. Is my light weapon. And that's 1d6 damage. And do I need to write down the weight? Do we need to worry about that?
I'm not going to. Okay.
Yeah, got it. All right. So I have a smoke.
I have my least favorite thing in any game because they're always like, "You're going to get weighed down," and I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I know. Well, when I ever played Skyrim, I only ever used one of the power up, like the monolith things, and it was the horse one. I was like, yeah, give me an extra 100. Yeah. I'm done. I don't need any of the other stuff. Okay, should I even have armor? Ooh. Because, I'm a cleric. I guess they do wear some armor, right?
They wear armor.
Okay, so I'm down. I got 130 left. Let me go with... I can hire people, too?
Yeah, if you want to hire some people.
Oh, wow. I can bribe a miner? Okay, so let's go... I'm going to stay cheap on this one, though, because I might want to save some gold. So I'm going to stick with leather armor.
Okay.
That's going to give me...
An armor class of 7.
7 armor. Okay, and then I have hirelings. Is there anything? Oh, gear and commodities. Should I get? Okay, I'm gonna get a backpack.
All right, it's always helpful.
Yep, you never know when you need that. I'm gonna get I want to get 10 bottles of rice wine.
Okay, that's 100 gold, but you're ready to...
So hold on a second. So I'm down to 120. No, I'm getting the cheap rice wine. I'm getting the cheap, so I'm getting 10 cheap bottles.
Yeah, that's 1 gold.
So that's 10. So let's see. I did that. I bought the backpack, so I'm at 118. I'm not going to 108. 108. I like that. Cheap. I know many harlots, and I have 10 cheap rice wines.
You really are the Ric Flair of this game.
I'm doing this. I'm doing it live. It's just how this is going. Ooh, I'm gonna get rope. I want 50 feet. Do I want silk?
That's
What's the difference between silk and hemp rope?
Silk rope, it feels much nicer on the skin if you get tied up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with silk. So I have 88, and is that 50 feet? 50 feet of silk rope. This is gonna be a fun night in Vegas. Come on now. Should I get torches?
That's up to you. I mean...
Nah, we don't...
Yeah, I don't know...
I feel like I'll find torches.
Like this character really isn't going to be spending a lot of time in places that are going to need torches specifically.
I don't think so. What does the healer's bag do? Does that heal me?
It gives you a bonus when you're when you're trying to heal wounds.
Nah, we're not going to worry. We're not going to worry about that. Now, a 10-foot bamboo pole. Yes. Why?
So you can jab at things in a dungeon to trigger traps.
But how would I carry a 10-foot bamboo? It's in my backpack?
Like, I guess it would be like... the best way I've always been able to visualize it is if you cross it across your back, it would stick out like about yay far on either side.
Can I question?
Yes.
Just for my own sake of mine. Is there just a staff? Can I just get a staff?
Yeah. You can buy a weapon and just treat it as a staff, yeah.
Okay, so I'll get a second light weapon, and that will be my vape staff.
All right.
So I'm going to have a times 2 vape staff. So that'll bring me down to 78 gold, which I will use for many harlots.
Okay.
So
now that you've got that, let's see if there's anything else that I need you to fill in. The last thing is we're going to go over the factions on the Sunset Isles.
Okay.
And let you sort of figure out who you're aligned with.
Okay.
So the Sunset Isles were colonized many years ago by the Empire.
All right, like it. Yeah.
The natives are the Shao, who are also sometimes called goblins or orcs. There are elves and dwarves and halflings, but fuck them, they're not actually there, because I'm making that ruling right now.
Okay.
There are first and foremost, the Imperials.
Okay.
Proud heirs of the Ninefold Celestial Empire. They are the predominant people, particularly in like the lower cities, like here.
Okay. And you're pointing, for the people who can't see, he's pointing at a map that means nothing to me. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. So, okay, I know there's, in ancient Imperial China, I know there's Imperials. What else we got?
There's Imperials. There are the Kue, who are these cousins of sorts to the Imperials. They ruled centuries ago. They were conquered centuries ago. They're samurai elites, absorbed into the Imperial bureaucracy, and the common people left to their fishing boats and traditional ways. There are the Iron Guarders, who are big, blonde, muscular folks of the Iron Guard Plains.
So they're Vikings that are some reason are in ancient China?
Yeah, they're
the Dutch.
Yeah, they're the Dutch.
They're the Dutch. Got it.
They are known for their devout monotheism, which makes them weird.
Okay.
So yeah, they're just straight up like...
Yeah, I don't want to be a Dutch cleric. So what else? Is there one more?
Ashkanti, who are the people of the long journey and cunning Barden. They've been traders and merchants for centuries. Did you say the
Ashkenazi?
Ashkanti.
Because that's really close to Ashkenazi Jew. Like, I'm gonna be them. I'm gonna be whatever. I'm a Jewish cleric.
All right.
Walking through ancient China. Pronounce it for me one more time.
Ashkanti. E-S-H-K-A-N.
Okay. E-S-H-K-A-N-T-I. T-I. Ashkanti. I am an Ashkanti cleric. I was totally going to go Imperial, because I almost always... What, did I miss one?
No, good lord, I'm just now reading it. I've never pieced that together.
You never pieced together that these are Jews? This is so clearly... The people of the long journey. It's like, oh yeah, we walked through the desert for how many years?
No, I get it.
Alright, so I'm a Jewish cleric.
Alright.
Woo! I'm going to be Jewish Ric Flair. Honestly, I could have gone with the Nordic. It really stuck with Ric Flair.
You could have, but I feel like Jewish cleric is good stuff.
I think it's going to be good for me.
All right, so now we've got our character. I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Okay, I think I've decided, though, that now that we have a full picture of him, I think Woozy is not a good enough name for him.
Okay.
I think his new name is just going to be Jewish Ric Flair. So
Jewish Ric Flair.
Jewish Ric Flair.
All right. I'm going to make some quick rolls.
Okay.
So let me ask you, now that we've got an idea of what this character is, and keeping in mind this is like magical ancient China.
Okay.
What does Jewish Ric Flair like? What's his deal? What are the things that he specializes in?
Well, he likes carriage riding,
Sure.
dragon flying,
All right.
wheeling dealing,
All right. Yeah.
and he's a son of a gun.
He's a son of a gun.
Also, he likes early bird specials and, like harlots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, we're pretty big on this harlot thing.
We know that.
Can I tell you the first time I ever played D&D, my entire party died because my character stayed at a bordello while they were on a mission?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All right.
just wanted to let you know.
All right.
That could happen today.
Could happen today.
That's my wife coughing in the background. She keeps walking in right as I say harlots.
She really does.
What we got?
I'm just writing down one of the things I like in this game is that they have like adventure tags.
Okay.
So it makes it real easy to make up adventures. I keep showing you things as though like the people listening will also be able to see.
You're like, yeah, look at this, and I'm like, oh, that's fascinating. It's a lot of numbers on a spreadsheet.
Paper, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it's real compelling stuff.
I do love the fact that this is all being done on your laptop, because in my head from listening to the show, I always pictured you with charts and graphs in front of you. And for some reason, I figured you just edit all that out. But as we've learned, 1, you don't edit.
I don't edit.
2, there is no chart. 3, this game's already racist. It's all right.
Yo, there's.
Yeah, as we read it, I'm going to point out to you all the things that are wrong with it.
Please do.
Okay. I have been, just on a side note though, I have been listening to the History of Ancient China podcast, and it's also very fascinating. So,
all right.
Just so if anyone's out there, if you want to learn more about ancient China, check it out. There's like 80 episodes.
All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, but listen to this one first.
Listen to this one first. Well, because obviously that's how they would get the recommendation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, like whenever the new one comes out, you listen to Party 1, then flip over to Ancient China.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we start in the small town of Aji. It's a coastal city. It's a small fishing community.
Okay.
What is Jewish Ric Flair up to at this moment? Early in the evening, when a rowdy ship of explorers sort of hits the town and enters shore leave, essentially.
Okay, well, right now, as is all times, Jewish Ric Flair he's at a bar, just like a little tavern, if you will. That would be where he would be at, on a little coastal village. He likes to sit not outside, but like when they have an open deck area,
right?
So it's like when they pull the garage door up when you're at like a hip bar.
Yeah.
It's one of those type of things where it's like it's open, but he's under the roof still.
Yeah.
But he's kind of kicking back. He's telling some stories of his old cultist days.
Sure.
Just kind of checking in with everybody.
Sure.
And he's just making sure everybody knows that he's up there. He's hanging out with. He's hanging out with Nordic Mean Gene Okerlund.
Right.
They're just telling stories about back in the day.
Like in this theme of everyone just being like ethnicity wrestler. I think that's a good.
No, this is the easiest way for me to write stories. Because Mean Gene's like, Jewish Ric Flair. You used to bed so many ladies, and he's like, used to, woo. He goes, you know what they say about the minecart? Longest ride, shortest line, whatever. I don't know. He's a little drunk. Because what time? You said it's early in the evening?
Early, that sounds...
It's like dusk? Or are we talking about like just after?
Like dusk.
Dusk? Okay.
So he's still probably pretty drunk.
Yeah, no, he's still wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Jewish. It's Ric Flair.
Yeah, it's Jewish Ric Flair.
Let's be real about it.
He somehow has Jack Daniels and no one knows how it got there.
He invented it. It's his invention.
Yeah.
He got it from his cultist days.
Yep.
So these explorers, this group of sailors and explorers sort of hit this hip garage bar.
Okay.
And they're throwing money around. They're really being opulent with their wealth.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we found something really cool, and we're looking for people to come with us. It's we think that there may be magic, so if people have experience with magic or related things, we need that.
Well, Jewish Ric Flair says, you think whatever you have is cool, check this out. And then he takes his robe off, throws it on the ground, flexes for a bit, and elbow drops it.
You're coming with us.
Yeah, and he goes, all right, baby, whatever, that's your bag. Woo! So Jewish Ric Flair has questions.
Yes.
Number one, who are you, man?
I am Captain Swedish Randy Savage.
Captain Swedish Randy Savage. Got it. That's cool.
Swedish Randy Savage. This is my brother, Swedish Lanny Poffo. This is our father, Swedish Leap and Lonnie Poffo.
Okay.
We're the Poffo, the Swedish Poffo family.
So you're gonna Shanghai me, not to use a term out of term, but that really does fit the area. You're gonna Shanghai me into this mission. Where are we going? What are we doing?
My crew and I have recently discovered an island that has not yet been documented by our cartographers, by the Imperial cartographers.
Oh, Imperial, eh?
There is treasure abound there.
Oh, being Jewish Ric Flair, I love treasure.
But there is magic. There are magical runes guarding things that we don't know how to crack. We need somebody with experience with that sort of arcane mumbo jumbo.
All right.
We suspect that they were listed by some sort of cult or evil faction.
Oh,
if we know somebody with an experience in that, it would be great.
That's amazing how you picked me so well. All right. So first thing, before we do anything, Ric Flair is going to drink one of his bottles of cheap wine, knocking him down to 9 cheap wines.
Okay.
Second thing, Jewish Ric Flair is going to turn to Nordic Mean Gene Okerlund and ask him, "Hey, you think I should bring anybody with me?"
Well, there's nobody, you look around the bar, and Mean Gene also looks around the bar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nordic Mean Gene.
Yeah, thank you.
Nordic Mean Gene looks around the bar, and, you notice that there's really nobody of real value in the bar. It's a lot of, peasants.
Yeah.
Even the people that are claiming to be adventurers are,
Yeah. it's a lot of Disco Infernos.
Yeah, there's a lot of Disco Infernos, a lot of Brooklyn Brawlers.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm just gonna drink one more of my cheap wines.
There's definitely an Imperial gobbledygooker.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna drink one more cheap wine, bringing me down to 8 cheap wines, and I'm gonna say, "Let's do it, Daddy."
All right. So, So you spend the rest of the night partying. They say we're gonna set sail in the morning.
Okay.
They load up the ship, and they let you know it's going to be about a day's travel.
Okay.
So, you're on the ship. What kind of trouble are you getting into on the ship while I roll this dice?
Does the ship have a mermaid on the front of it?
Yes.
I'm humping it.
All right.
I'm humping the wood mermaid on the front of the boat.
All right. So as somebody on the crow's nest, the crow's nest, shouts out shipwreck spotted, and you see the ruins of a boat. There are some people drowning in it, and they suggest everybody dive good in the water and pull them out. So we're gonna make our first roll as you swim to rescue this shipwrecked person.
Okay, before I dive into the water,
Yes.
I do want to ask: is there a small boat or lifeboat on this boat instead of just jumping right into the water like a psychopath?
You know what? I'm going to say, since you asked, yes.
Yes, because I have wisdom. You see?
Perfect.
So I'm going to ask, is there a lifeboat? There is. Can I use it?
That's actually a really sensible idea.
Okay, I'm lowering the lifeboat down. I get into the lifeboat. I'm going to row over to the people using the lifeboat. Because I may be drunk, but I can still drive a boat.
All around you, people are just diving into the water, and you're just
slowly. Where were you going to put them? Where were you going to put the drowning people? Now you've just doubled the amount of drowning people.
One by one, other people on your crew are just getting into the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was dumb.
Yeah.
Woo.
They just kind of help them onto the boat. You row back. An easy day.
Yeah.
An easy day was had.
So I saved the people?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have to roll for that just because I discovered a boat?
You discovered a boat.
I thought about a boat.
Yeah.
All right. How many people did I save?
There were many of them were already dead.
Oh, well, that helped.
There were about maybe 3 to 4.
It was
a smallish boat. So,
okay.
So it's not like there were...
So it's like a tugboat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A junk, if you will.
Yeah, it was literal tugboat.
Okay. Ancient Chinese tugboat.
In the same way of Nordic Ric Flair, this is literal tugboat.
Oh, literal tugboat. They sank I forgot he was a guy. I forgot he was a wrestler.
Okay.
I was sitting there looking at you going, man. All right. You're going to out-wrestle name me. I got it.
So you pull in about these 3 to 4 sailors,
mm-hmm.
and They are very shaken. So why don't the roll that we make is a charisma roll.
Okay.
You can add one of your traits to it if you can justify it. You're going to roll these 2d8.
2d8.
Add them together. You want to get a 9.
I got a 13.
12.
12.
Still works though.
Whatever, math.
So you talk to them.
Okay.
You calm them down. You give them some rice wine.
Yeah.
And they're like,
damn it, I'm down to 7 wine.
And you're talking to them. They say like, whatever you do, stay away from Skull's Bane Island.
All right.
And Captain Randy Savage is like, well, that's where we're going, so we're not going to stay away from it.
Yeah. And I'm like, so I want to ask the guys why you gotta stay away from the island.
It is a place of foul sorcery. It is not a place that sensible people should be traversing.
Okay.
There are dark spirits there. They conjured spirits in the water to shipwreck our boat and killed our friends. We were lucky to survive. Stay away from Skull's Bane Island.
Would you say that Skull's Bane Island is infested with outsiders?
I would not necessarily.
Okay, just wanted to check. That's fine. I get it. So out of these 3 guys,
it seems like they're keeping outsiders out.
Yeah.
Really
Okay. I know. But outsiders of ours, so that's fine. It's, you know what, whatever. Jewish Ric Flair says, we're going anywhere, baby. Because that's what we do. All right? I'm not a 13-time former cleric that is going to not go to this island.
All right. So you set sail for the island.
Okay.
It is an island made of rock formations in the shape of skulls, because of course it is. It's called Skull's Bane Island.
Yep. Where's the Bane come into it?
I don't know.
Is it the Bane of Skulls?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That just means it's pointy.
Yes, it's very pointy.
Pointy, okay.
There's skulls and there's points.
Okay, got it. You can hurt your skull.
Yeah.
All right.
So you, in fact, I'm going to say, as you're going,
so we're in the boat still.
You're in the boat, you land at the shore.
Okay.
And the first thing that happens... Yeah, the first thing that happens is you come out and you see more evidence of other shipwrecks. Clearly the literal tugboat was not the first boat that you came up. It was not the first boat that tried to come here.
Okay.
You see that there are ruins, just like Randy Savage described to you last night.
Okay.
There's big, like, Stonehenge-esque altars made up of these big standing stones.
So just asking, so this is like a beach, and then like right where the beach line hits the grass kind of area, that's where there's just ruins and ruins and altars and
altars. Yeah.
So it's like the landing scene from Mortal Kombat, the movie.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Like
All right.
that. Yeah.
All right, got it.
Yeah, we're on the exact same page.
No, but I'm totally there, and there's like definitely an image of Shao Kahn in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, this is his literal island.
Yeah.
All right.
Skull's Bane roughly translates in Imperial to Shao Kahn.
Okay, got it. All right, got it.
Rough translation.
No, got it.
Okay, so make me another roll. Make me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
Add your former cultist with 2d8.
Okay.
You want a 12 to really study these.
I got a 10.
So you got a 12 total. So you got it exactly.
Oh, because I got a +2 because of my former cultist. Oh.
Yeah, and you add that and your wisdom, so you got a 13.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. Yeah, you succeeded easily.
All right.
So you're studying these, and you remember this from your cult days.
All right.
You remember this partially because, let me ask you this: was it just one cult, or was this like a serial cult thing?
It was pretty serial. It was super serial.
Fell in with
it was basically,
cults.
it was like you'd be hanging out with a crew of guys, and you're like, hey, it's just the 4 of us, buddy. We're just riding our horses through life together.
Yeah.
And then, like, someone would fall off, like Imperial Arn Anderson stopped hanging out, so you started hanging out with Jewish Chris Benoit, and, like, he teaches you some more stuff, and then, like, it's real confusing. Yeah. It's actually kind of muddled, but the t-shirts were cool.
They were cool.
Yeah, that's basically how it worked out in my ancient Imperial China days.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would picture in my head Jewish Ric Flair, which, by the way, if you're trying to figure out which Ric Flair we're picking, this is about 2000 Monday Night Nitro Ric Flair.
Oh, so he's got the
short hair.
Oh, the real bad haircut.
Yeah, the real bad short blonde haircut. Imagine him elbow dropping his own clothes. That's exactly who this is. So he's been around the world, Daddy. He's been around, okay? So he's been from every single, micro federation, from cult territory to cult territory back in the day. and that's just how he used to roll around. He collected a lot of cult titles.
Yeah.
That's just what he did.
Okay. So you recognize this as a rune, but the thing you recognize about it is that it is a fake rune.
Okay.
It is a rune that, like, charlatan cults would use to, like, make you think they were magical. But it's not actually one that is effective.
So I want to blurt out to Nordic Randy Savage, yo, this is some bullshit.
What do you mean? What do you mean
This
bullshit?
is fake. This is fake, man. This is what my kids would draw up if they were trying to make me think there's cultists around here. But here's the thing, I don't know any of my kids' names. Woo! Yeah, it's okay. You pull it together. You try to get into character, or what's happening here?
No, I'm just trying to keep it together.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, that's a lot of talking, but I get your point.
Do you?
Mostly.
Do you brought me to a fake island? Maybe not the whole island. The island's real, but this rune is fake.
We didn't think it was fake, but that's interesting. All right, onward. If that's fake, we're trusting you in onward. And they round up the boys and they go onward. And about at that moment is when some arrows come out from the underbrush.
Okay.
Around you guys, and you are being attacked by some unruly cultists.
Unruly cultists. Okay.
So why don't you make me a wisdom roll? You can add your wisdom and one of your traits if you can justify it.
Okay, so I got a wisdom of 14 plus 1.
So you got wisdom plus 1, add your roll. You want a 9.
I got a 10. Okay.
Yeah, you can see that there are about 4 of these, like, scrawny little, they are Imperials, but they are off the reservation Imperials.
Okay.
These are clearly people that came to this island, found it was mostly inhabited, and are just, like, holding up shop. They're wearing, like, military attire, but it's, like, torn up.
Okay.
And they've got, like, old bow and arrows that have clearly been, like, patched up and, like, tied together with strings have been replaced on them.
Okay.
So they've been here a while.
So they're in the brush shooting at us.
Yeah. And they've got 5 of them.
So they're shooting. Are they shooting at our group, or are they shooting specifically at me?
The group as a whole.
As a whole, okay.
People are scattering in all directions.
So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop back. Oh, okay, the group's scattering.
Yeah.
Okay. How many people were in the group?
The group's we'll say about 7.
7? Okay.
7 plus so 10 total.
I want to go the opposite direction of the majority of the group.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
As they're going that way, I want to go around the back of the brush.
Okay.
And try to get behind the shooters.
Sure.
I'm picturing that. I'm guessing it's 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Like their team. So I'm trying to get behind one of the teams of the shooters.
Okay. Make me a dexterity roll.
Okay. Which one do I? These ones?
Yeah.
I got a 5.
I'm also going to roll 7. Okay. So you get behind one of them, but one of them you get behind them. You're exactly where you want to be, but one of them turns and tries to attack you with like a knife.
Okay.
Pulls out a knife and tries to stab you. I got a 10. It does not. He does not hit you.
Cool.
So he comes at you. He grabs his wrist.
Okay, I grab his wrist. All right.
So what do you want to do?
I want to pull out my vape knife.
Okay.
All right. And I want to just fucking garrote him in the neck.
Okay. Okay. So what you're gonna do is actually the first thing you're gonna do is roll me your fray dice.
My fray dice.
Which is, I think D6. Yep.
Yeah. 2.
You got a 2. You kill him. You jank him.
Okay, yeah, because I just stab him in the neck.
Because the fray dice, the way it works is because you're a hero of a certain level already.
Yeah.
You just automatically damage people of a certain degree below you.
Okay, cool.
Like you automatically just kill minions. So now you can also make an attack with a D20 to try to kill the other guy.
Okay.
And you want to get 11. You want to get an 11 total.
I got a 4.
So you don't make it.
Okay.
So now the other guy's going to make an attack on you.
Okay.
The arrow guys are actually picking off your crew's not doing real well.
That's fine.
You get the idea that this was sort of just a thrown together, haphazard operation based on the fact that they recruited you by just saying, "Hey, you."
Yeah, and I yelled, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Okay.
And they said that was enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to hit you.
Okay.
Dagger, which is 4. He does 1 damage.
Okay. So I'm down to 5.
Down to 5.
That's fine. I want to switch. So the other 2 guys are still. Now they haven't attacked the other 2, right?
They're picking off your other.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the other 2 baddies, they're not being attacked at all right now, right?
No.
Okay.
Their guys are like some guys are trying to get to them, but they're trying to dodge their arrows. So they're kind of running around.
I want to take the vape knife, Just going to attack this guy.
Okay.
I want to attack him.
Okay.
So what
So
do I
roll
do?
that d6.
D6.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you roll your d20.
All right. Roll
All
10.
right, you definitely got him.
All right, cool. So he's dead.
So he is dead.
Okay. Now I want to switch weapons
Okay.
to Vape Staff.
Okay. One of those guys is going to shoot an arrow at you.
Okay.
He does not hit.
Cool. So now I switched to Vape Staff. I want to run, and my goal is to knock these guys out because basically my end goal is I want a guide
Sure.
who knows this island since they clearly know it pretty well.
Yeah.
So I want to knock both of them out doing one of these like "whatcha" moves.
Okay.
If you guys couldn't see, I moved my hands in a way that was cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah. All right. Which one I
Roll
roll?
me that d6.
D6. I'm going for both. Let's go, baby. 4.
You take one of them out.
All right.
Now you can roll your d20 to take the other one out.
3.
You missed. You
All right. Well, I got 1 though.
got one. The other one is going to try and get you with another knife. He's going to try. He's got a blackjack.
Yeah.
He's going to try to blackjack you.
Okay.
And he got you.
He got me pretty
He got
good.
you pretty good. He got you. Okay. He gets you for 1.
Okay. It's crap, but that's fine.
All right. So roll me that d6 to take this guy out.
All right.
'Cause these guys are just minions.
Okay.
He's out.
He's out.
So you've taken out these 4 archers.
Okay. But one of them. Okay, so these 2 though are still
These
alive.
2
though.
are out. They're out,
They're
but
not.
dead.
The other 2 I murder the shit out
Straight
of.
up murdered.
Okay.
The other 2 are dead.
All right.
There's no coming back for those.
Okay.
Except maybe as zombies.
How many of my crew are dead?
Most.
Most.
They did not handle this.
Did Randy
very
Savage
effectively.
make it?
Randy Savage is hurt.
How hurt?
Got in the knee. He took an arrow to the knee.
God damn it. It's so dumb.
It is real dumb.
He can still drop an elbow though, so that's
He
fine.
can.
All right.
He'd
So
have a fine career on commentary.
yeah, so I'm gonna call Randy Savage over. I am now going to, since my head hurts, since I got hit, I'm gonna pop another wine, so I'm down to 6 cheap wines now.
All right.
So, Randy, I got these 2 guys. Since you don't know what this island is, clearly you big dum dum.
We found some treasure on the shore. We thought it was fine.
Yeah, you found treasure.
Clearly, it was.
You know what
trap.
treasure you found? You found death.
We did.
We got ganked by a bunch of little childrens.
We did.
Look at this. We got kicked.
We did.
I captured 2 of them, though.
We see that. You
All
are
right.
a valuable addition to our crew.
Thank you. I'm not an addition to nothing. I'm my own rolling man. All right?
Fair
Woo. All right. So here's what we're going to do here, Randy Savage. What we're going to do is I want you to... You hold this one. I'm going to take out my vape knife. I want to cut 2 feet of silk rope.
All right.
Actually, let's cut 4 feet off
All right.
each. I want to tie up the guys, hands tied behind their back,
Right.
very significantly, like really good tie.
Sure,
There's
sure.
no way they get out of this.
Yeah.
All right, so they're tied up. Now I want to wake up. I want to wake them up.
Okay.
All right.
You slap him around a little
Slap
bit.
them around. All right, they're
He
awake.
wakes up. He spits right in your face. Spits blood.
That's fine. And so I blade. I'm immediately going to blade.
Yeah,
so
right.
if we're going to have blood on my face, I blade. So now I'm covered in blood,
Yeah.
my own blood,
Yeah.
and I'm asking.
It's adding a lot of drama to the situation.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, Randy Savage is horrified, and I asked the little guy, "Why'd you shoot us?"
Lord the Wizard Kevin Sullivan demanded that we bring fresh bodies for his undead legions.
Who?
Lord the Wizard Kevin Sullivan.
Lord the Wizard Kevin Sullivan wanted fresh. I got fresh bodies. I killed your buddies.
We were gonna. I mean, I'm upset.
I killed your buddies.
I see that they were my best friends. and
You
now
could have
they're-
just killed them.
Well, no.
Why'd you attack me? You don't know me.
Because we're his chosen followers.
You're so chosen. They're dead.
Well, I see.
What do you think he would do when he ran out of dead bodies? He'd kill you and make you
we would go to
undead.
the shore and reap the.
You go to the shore, and you get more? Alright, look. Wake your buddy up. What's your buddy's name?
My buddy's name is Dwarven the Big Show.
Dwarven the Big Show.
Dwarven
All right.
the Big Show.
Dwarven the Big Show, wake up.
All right,
Wake
wakes
up.
up.
All right, Dwarven the Big Show.
Well, what do you want?
Okay, look, your buddy here said you got to try to kill us so you can make us zombies for some guy who lives up on a hill. Is that right?
I don't think we never specified on a hill, but yes.
I'm assuming there's a mountain.
He does live on a hill.
Thank you. All right?
He does live on a
They
hill.
never don't live on hills. Okay? Or mountains. Or
He
pyramids.
said it was a really nice. He said location was important, and he picked the hill.
Look, it's fine. Here's my question. Do you like living or do you like being a zombie?
I'm fond of living.
You're fine of living because your friend over here is telling me a bunch of bullshit. So much so I've never even asked his name. So, I have a vape knife. I have a bottle of wine.
Yes.
Which one you want?
I would like the bottle of wine.
You would like the bottle of wine. I
Yes.
think that's right. I want to turn to his other friend. I'm going to ask him, do you want the vape knife or you want the bottle of wine?
I'll take the knife rather than serve you.
Okay, that's completely fine. I'm going to take the vape knife and I'm going to blade myself again.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Right.
And then I'm going to ask Macho Man Randy Savage, what do you think we should do?
Well, we definitely could use Dwarven Big Show as a guide.
I think he sounds pretty cool.
This guy, whose name he's not going to get a name because he's not worth it. Murder this man.
I will murder this man.
You
All
murder
right.
him in cold blood.
So I'm going to drag him back to the beach. I'm going to slit his his tendons in his
right.
legs. Okay, and I'm also going to cut the ones in his arms. And he's still tied up. And I'm going to drown him in the surf.
Kind of morbid.
I'm going to drown him because
real
this
heavy.
is what fucking happens. I want to drown him deeply. All right, so he's being held down.
Heavy.
And I yell, "Why? Why did you attack? I didn't even know these men, but now you're my mortal enemy. And look what happens to my nemesis. Woo!" And I drown him in the beach water.
Dwarven Big Show's like, yeah, no, I'm not messing with this guy.
Yeah,
I'm not messing with
exactly. It's the point.
Not messing with this.
And then, as he's about to die, I pull him out and I let him resuscitate. And then I grab wet sand and shove it down his mouth and I put it back in and hold him down.
dead.
He's dead now?
already dead.
Is he dead? Do we need to roll for it?
Dead.
I rolled a 5. He's dead.
He's dead. He's the most dead.
All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell Big Show. All right, here's the deal. We're keeping your hands tied, but we're gonna tie him in the front now. So his hands are tied in the front. I'm putting one of my bottles of wine and cheap wine in there. So I'm down to 5 wines, 5 tiny wines. He's got 1. All right. Where's the treasure, big boy?
Well, the treasure is with Lord the Wizard Kevin Sullivan on the hill.
Does he have a spot where he doesn't keep treasure next to him?
I didn't know.
Look, everybody's got like extra treasure. Where does he keep
right.
the extra treasure? Does he keep it?
Well, there's a spot underneath his underneath his lavish throne room, where he stores just whatever treasure doesn't fit in his lavish throne room. So if you break in there, you could just steal that treasure and not have to deal with the wizard.
Okay. That sounds like work. All right, here's what we're gonna do. How many people does he keep in this hill?
Well, there's about the half dozen of us.
Okay. So that's 6. You could just say 6.
I don't need lip. All right, Jewish Ric Flair. I don't need
All right.
lip.
I'm just saying.
But you suck on that vape knife and let me talk. There's about the six of us, but then there's also the monster.
Is the monster a zombie?
No. Well, there's the zombies. There's about a dozen zombies.
Okay. So 12 zombies. So there's 18 plus Kevin Sullivan plus the monster.
Yes.
All right.
Randy Savage with his other 4 guys is like, hey, we could probably handle half a dozen guys. I mean,
Yeah, but now
we
there's...
survived these first 4 guys.
Yeah, no, I survived the first 4 guys. You guys were just kind of distracting them slightly. All right, so here's the deal.
So if you can handle some zombies and whatever this monster is.
Yeah, all right, so I'm down to 5 health. Well, 4 health. So I'm not feeling so risky right now. So here's what I want to do.
All right.
Is there a rear entrance?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Is there a front door?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, boys, this is what we're going to do. Randy Savage, you and those guys. I want Big Show to draw us a little map.
Okay, he does. He
Draws a little map. All right.
With his bound hands. It's a little scrunched together.
Yeah, that's fine. He draws a little map and say, okay, you boys, I want you boys to go to the back door.
Okay.
All right? You guys go to the back door. You try to get in. Try to get whatever you can. You do you.
Right.
All right? Me and Tiny Big Show here, we're going to go to the front door.
Okay.
Because we need to make the story interesting.
Right.
So let's go to the front. We're going to go right up to march to the front door.
Okay.
I'm going to put my vape knife away. I'm going to pull out my vape staff. And we're just going to start walking right up to that door. So just go to the front door.
Okay. You so you march through the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
You march through the jungle. You see a lot of ruins. You see a lot of corpses. A lot of people have clearly tried to make this trip.
Do any of the ruins have any words on them?
It's a lot of the same kinds of runes that you saw earlier, like the fake runes.
Okay.
So clearly this, the wizard Kevin Sullivan is trying to impersonate a much more powerful
Okay.
wizard.
Question: Since I'm a
Yes.
former cultist
Yeah.
and a cleric, do I have the ability to make zombies?
In theory, you could perform a ritual to raise the dead.
Okay, so how many bodies are in these rooms?
4.
4 bodies. Okay, so me and Big Show are going to grab one of these bodies.
All
So
right.
we're going to do a test run.
Okay.
I want to pull one of them off to the side.
All right.
Far from the others.
Sure.
I don't want to have any sort of extra accidental
Sure.
zombie thing. Let me try to raise a zombie.
Okay.
All right?
All right, make me a wisdom roll to
Okay.
sort of understand the runes that you'll need to make.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you succeed.
Okay.
Easily. So you know from your cult days like the steps it would take to raise the dead. And you're able to draw those runes.
Okay, can I control them?
If you summon it with the ritual that you know, you can control the zombies.
Cool. All right. So,
However, the cost of it is that you know that it takes an incredible toll on your psyche. So each time you roll a zombie, you'd have to make a wisdom roll or else become insane.
so we're going to raise 4 zombies. So, all right. So I'm going to roll this 4 times.
Yeah.
That's not good. Right off the bat, I'm crazy.
Lose 2 wisdom.
Lose 2 wisdom. Got it.
So that's now plus your wisdom's now plus 0.
Plus 0. Okay. Woo! That's not good. That's not good either.
3 more wisdom.
3 more wisdom. All right, so now I'm down to... that's not good.
Alright, that one's fine.
That one's fine, but I got one more.
You got one more.
I'm irrevocably insane.
that one-
no, I'm
that
fine?
one's fine? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that one's
so
fine.
I'm down to, I went down from a 15 to an 11.
I think you're down to a 9.
Oh, down to a 9.
You lost the 2 flat from the first one and then 3 from the other one.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So you got 4 zombies now.
I got 4 zombies, though. Okay, so we're going to march to the front of the castle.
Alright.
And I'm like, all right, so here's the deal. Big Show.
Yes.
Woo! You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
I'm gonna let you free. All right, we're gonna unchain your hands
All
here.
right.
You're gonna go march up to that front door.
All right.
I want you to tell the guys that you're a new big lead bad cultist.
Alright.
All right, you
All
tell
right.
them because you raised the dead.
Alright.
All right.
Hands.
Yeah. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab Big Show in the neck
Alright.
because I don't trust him. He was way too eager to have his hands free. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
killed Big Show.
Kill Big Show.
And I'm gonna raise him as a zombie.
Alright.
It's the only way I can trust him. I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, so I'm fine. So I got 5 zombies now.
5 zombies.
5 zombies. The boys are in the back. That's fine. So me and my zombies, we're going to go to the front door. I'm going to pull out my staff. I
Okay.
want to make kind of using my charisma, a Gandalf feeling of just general, like, look at me. Woo. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to the front door. I want to make a big speech.
Okay.
So I want to alert people that I'm here.
Sure. Okay. Make me a charisma roll.
That's
Add your former cultist. Yeah.
Okay. That's not good.
It's not good. So you alert them that you're here.
Yeah.
You alert them that you're here. The doors open and the wizard stands before you.
Okay.
He's wearing beautiful red, gold, purple robes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a short man, big pointy beard.
Yeah.
And he's like, dare you step into the chamber of the wizard, Kevin Sullivan?
Yeah. Because I'm a wizard. I mean, not a wizard, but I knew better than you. Look at me. I'm a 16-time cultist. Woo. What's he going to do about that? What are you going to do?
He is going to
What is he going to do? He's going to...
figure out.
Are any of his guys around, by the way, while this is happening?
Right now it's just him by himself.
So it's just him.
Yeah. Okay. It's just him. He puts out his hand and his arm extends as he tries to like grab your face.
Okay.
As his hands grow supernaturally long. He does not grab your face.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do.
And he started to, as his hand stretches out, he starts to lose the shape look of a human, and he becomes sort of ghostly, and his features begin to exaggerate, and it becomes apparent.
Like intangible ghostly, like you can't touch it ghostly, or just kind of like ghostly.
Kind of like ghostly, like Ghostbusters ghostly. Like
Okay,
Ghostbusters,
but not like I'm going to pass through him if I try to tackle him.
Not necessarily. I mean, you might.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yell, "Get them, boys!" And I want to stick the zombies on him in a pincer move.
Okay.
They're going to come from either side. All right. While his hand's coming at me, since that missed, I'm going to duck and kind of move forward while keeping the vape knife out in like a spear pokey position.
Okay.
You know, so that's how we're moving in on it.
Okay. Cap sheet paper.
Sure.
I'll write the stuff down real quick.
Got it. Here's a pen.
Thank you, thank you.
This is gonna get real complicated, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
I was real upset. My original idea was if Kevin Sullivan didn't come out alone, I was going to turn all of his guys against him.
It might still happen.
Using all of his charisma.
As this guy becomes increasingly unhuman, you might have that opportunity still.
Okay.
So you said you're just going to let him run at you and spear him?
Well, I'm not. I'm moving. I'm marching towards him. My real idea, though, is I want the zombies out.
Got it. Okay, I got you.
I want the zombies.
Okay.
I'm keeping the distance.
So roll me a charisma roll.
Okay.
Roll me the charisma roll.
That's not good.
That's not good. So what happens is, you're marching at him. His hand is like, and his hand does go through you like a ghost, and that's why it doesn't hit you. And then the zombies come at him, and he just like puts up his hands, and the zombies freeze. As like a third hand grows out of his side, and he's got 3 hands now. Is the ones trying to like grab you.
But it's passing through me.
Yeah, and it like retracts now, and he's gonna try again.
Okay. So
The zombies are frozen.
So I want to stand up,
Yeah.
put the staff down, and go, "Hey, big boy, why are you doing this?"
Make me a charisma roll. Difficulty of 9.
Oh, son of a bitch. This is not. I'm not good at
4, 5,
D8s.
6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, so you got close enough that I will give you something.
Okay.
And he says, because my master commands it.
Well, who's your master?
The wizard Kevin Sullivan.
Wait, you're not Kevin Sullivan?
And then, so by this point, his features have become real, like, he's become real Ghostbusters, where he's just got the real exaggerated features, and he's real weird looking.
Yeah.
So you can probably surmise that this is the monster. Some sort of ghost beast.
I forgot there was a monster already. Because I'm pretty drunk and I lost my wisdom.
Right. You're drunk and crazy.
Yeah, alright, so...
I could have just said you're Ric Flair, though.
Yeah, that's fine. So, alright. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's, I'm going to pause real quick and say...
Okay.
And go, okay, so let me get this straight, monster. So this guy just sends you out to just attack people without even saying hi?
He sends me to kill threats to his empire.
What empire?
The empire that he's building, the undead monster empire.
There isn't one, though.
He's building one.
It's not been
He
built.
brought these zombies to his doorstep.
Yeah, I brought the zombies to the doorstep
Yeah,
because
we're gonna use them now.
you guys attacked me.
Yeah, because we want to turn you into a zombie.
But I don't need to be a zombie. I'm already pretty
Yeah,
old.
I'm attack you. I'm tired of this.
All right.
And then he still misses.
He misses. All right.
Damn it.
Okay, I know. Well, stop trying to attack me for a minute. Let's talk this out. Listen, monster. I don't know if you're like me. I'm from down south, okay?
All right.
And I've been around the world, all right?
All right.
I've ridden on dragons.
Sure.
I've ridden in carriages.
Sure.
I've been all over this world.
Yeah, right.
And I'm here to tell you one thing. Come here. Can we look? You're standing a little far away. Have you ever just even had a hug?
No.
Has your master ever given you a hug?
No.
Just come here.
All right,
Come here, get a hug. All right. As he leans in for the hug, I knee him in the balls,
All right.
where I'm assuming
All right.
balls are.
Make me that attack roll.
All right.
Knee goes right through him. Doesn't even. We're both this roll is real poorly.
Yeah, this is a really bad roll.
So he comes in for the hug, but what happens is the zombies are all like shaken. They're freed from their holds. So
Yeah.
they're gonna come at him. So
Okay.
It's 5 zombies.
5 zombies.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want a 12. One of them hits him.
All right.
2 damage. No, 1 damage. Yeah, so one of them like grabs him and it sort of forces him into a corporeal form as opposed to the freaky Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Like, intangible thing. It starts like biting him and it starts like shocks start coming out.
Yeah.
Like blue ghost sparks.
Okay.
So now he's in a tangible form.
Okay. Cool.
So what's your next move?
So sparks are shooting out of him.
Yeah, like magical like energy sparks.
Okay. Not electrical sparks.
Not a robot.
Okay. Because my first thought was I was going to throw cheap wine on him and catch him on fire, but I don't think that's going to work.
No.
So
You can try, if I may make a suggestion.
Yeah.
You do have the ability to turn the undead.
Oh, that's right, because he is kind of undead, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
he's a zombie.
He's a ghost monster.
All right, so let me try to turn the monster then. That's a good idea because I keep forgetting that's one of my powers. So let me turn him a bit.
Okay.
And but before I do that, I'd say, "Come on, big boy, well, you and I could have been party buddies."
Okay, so roll me 1d8, and you're gonna just do that much damage to him. Yeah, so you freak him out. He's like backing away, He's still alive, but he's like backing up against a wall.
Yeah.
He's going to try and shoot like his hand out, like instead of like just reaching out, like rocket fist it.
Okay.
And he just whizzes right by you, and he's like, God damn it!
And I'm going to say, woo! Listen here, big boy. You and I, we were talking about Empire. How about Empire pussy? We could build one to the sky. That's what he says.
All right.
You might want to edit that bleep in that one, huh?
Yeah, probably. Why don't you make me a charisma roll for that?
Charisma roll, that's a 2d8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna be a 16.
All right.
It's an 8.
So it's a 12. So yeah, you actually succeed at like
Convincing.
I quit.
Yeah, it's like, all right, fine. So he's on my side now.
You are the true master of the undead.
That's cool.
Look at all these zombies that you summoned.
Yeah.
You were a force far more evil than the wizard Kevin Sullivan.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to give him 2 bottles of cheap wine, and I'm gonna say, Monster, you've had a long day. I want you to go back to the beach. All right?
All right.
I'm sure you're hungry. There was this guy I drowned out there. Eat him up. All right?
You had me at guy out there that I drowned.
Yeah.
He is already just floating off in that direction.
Just go out there. I'm down to 3 bottles of cheap wine.
You might actually use all 3 all 10.
I told you, but I bought 10 bottles. I still have 78 gold. If we find another shop and buy more wine.
Obviously. Okay. So you walk into the front door. The other 6 guards, the other 6 like soldiers are there, and they've got like weapons drawn.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like ready to face you, except they're like, you just killed a monster. Did you just kill the monster? What happened to the monster?
Yeah, okay.
So they're not moving yet, so you have a chance to enact a plan.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to be like, hey guards. So, I bet y'all didn't think I was going to get this far. So I'm just, look, how much is he paying you boys?
The promise of life eternal not much.
Yeah, how about 5 gold each? To just
5 gold each.
Just to walk away. 5
gold each. Yeah.
For all 6?
Yeah.
5 gold each?
5 gold each.
All right. I got 48 gold left. All right, so I dole out the gold.
Now it's just you pass through them. They all head towards the beach as well.
Yeah. And I said, watch out for that monster though, because he's probably gonna be horny hungry when he's done.
Oh, jeez, did you let him eat a body? Because he's going to go crazy.
That's fine. I gave him wine, too.
Oh, God damn it, man. He's going to be drunk and horny.
Well, then go to the other beach. It's an island. There's other beaches.
Oh, God. The other beach is not as good, though.
Yeah, well,
the view is not as good.
Well, that you should have filled the other one with more arrows then if you don't want drunken Jewish Ric Flair to come up this way.
Fair. That's fair. All right. Yeah, okay. Now it is just
just me, the zombies,
and the wizard Kevin Sullivan.
Where are the boys? Where have the boys been doing?
The boys have been fighting valiantly, slaying. They've slain the zombies.
Okay.
We cut over to them. They've slain the zombies, and they are just carrying out treasure chests and loading up the boat.
Okay, cool. So they're heading back to the beach.
Yeah. That's
pretty good because there's a horny ghost monster out there.
It's gonna be just an orgy of violence.
This is so good. Woo! All right. So. Is there a fountain in this building?
There is. In the middle of the room, there's a big fountain.
I want to put my hand in it and yell, it is not hot!
Okay, you do that.
All right. And then I'm going to just I want to look around the room real quick. What do we got in the room? Besides, there's a fountain in the middle.
It is a lush, beautiful throne room. There is huge gold statues, chests full of gold coins, all these signs of just a beautiful wealth. And he's just been hoarding them all for himself. And the wizard Kevin Sullivan looks just like the ghost did, except as a person and not as a crazy Ghostbusters ghost. And he's like, well, you got this. I really didn't expect anybody to get this far.
Nobody ever expects drunken Jewish Ric Flair to rock up here.
Are those my zombies, or did you summon more zombies?
I summoned fresh zombies.
Good
couple
God,
of them were
man.
your guys.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. Look, here's the deal. I just bought
lightning bolt. Actually hits you with a lightning bolt.
Oh.
Hits you for 2 damage with a lightning bolt.
Hey, man, that's not cool. I don't got... That's kind of dickish, actually. So here's the deal. Stop with the lightning bolts. I have one. I have one question.
All right.
Why?
Let it.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why are you such a dick?
Eh.
Has anyone ever asked?
No, actually, no. You know
No?
what? No one's ever asked me that.
No. Do you want to have a drink?
I would. No one's ever asked me that.
I have drinks.
Let's have drinks.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Is it dark in the room?
It's fair. It's lit by some torches.
It's lit by some
You found
torches.
some torches.
Cool. So, it's lit by some torches. I'm going to pop open a bottle of wine. Okay?
right.
I'm tossing the bottle of wine.
All right.
The cheap wine.
Yeah.
Okay? He caught it?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to open my cheap bottle of wine.
Yeah.
While this is happening, one of the zombies, I want to point at one of the zombies, and he's going to break the glass.
Okay.
I'm sure there's glass somewhere.
Yeah.
I want him to break something, and we toast.
All right.
So it's
Yeah. All right.
cue the Stone Cold music.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
having a drink with the wizard Kevin Sullivan.
Yep.
And we're sitting there, and I take a swig,
Yeah.
okay? I spit the cheap wine at him, and I throw a torch at him.
Okay. All right. Make me that attack roll.
All right, which one is that?
The D20.
D20. 9.
9. You just barely miss him as he lightning bolts the glass.
Okay.
So he lightning bolts the glass. He's like, "What the hell, man?"
I thought it was a good idea. So now I'm going to pull out vape knife,
All right.
and I'm just going to try to... I'm pulling out vape knife, and I yell, "Zombies, go."
All right. The zombies are gonna rush him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This one. That's 18.
Yep. These 3 hit. That's 3d6. So you yell, "Zombies, go!" And one of the zombies rips one of his arms out.
Yeah!
And it's just mangling him, but he's still alive, and he's lightning bolting him. He lightning bolts the other 2 zombies.
Okay.
They both die. The other 2 zombies are gone.
So I still got 3 zombies
Yeah.
left, though. That's cool. So while they're lightning bolting them, I'm gonna just kind of duck down.
Right.
I want to kind of just move to the side a bit, and then I'm gonna pull out a vape knife.
Okay.
Which I think I already pulled out.
Yeah,
But I got it out.
already.
All right. So I want to turn vape knife, and I want to throw it at him like a
Okay.
throwing dagger.
All right, make me that attack roll.
All right. Missed it.
Why?
Wildly
Wait,
missed
why?
it. Lucky I didn't hit a zombie.
He's gonna lightning bolt. He's gonna lightning bolt this zombie that is mangling him.
Okay.
And the zombies are gonna possibly finish him off.
Okay.
He misses the zombies.
Yeah. One of them
those-
got the shit out of him.
Yeah, he's dead. Right.
Ah.
Jugular ripped out.
Oh, man.
Jugular
Oh,
ripped
that
out.
is graphic.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I have 1 cheap wine left.
Yep.
So first thing I want to do, I want to rummage around and see if he has any wine.
He has several bottles. He has 2 bottles of cheap wine.
2 bottles of cheap wine. That makes sense. So I'm up to 3 bottles of cheap wine.
He has 2 bottles of cheap wine and 6 bottles of real nice wine.
Oh, 6. Nice. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drink 1 of the bottles of the nice. Make that a 5.
It's alright. That's not as nice as you'd think.
Yeah, it's better than the cheap stuff, though. So I'm going to drink 1 of those. Going to call it Thunderbird. Now I'm going to go walk. Let's look in these chests. What's in the chests?
Just gold, jewels, gems.
Any jewelry?
Yeah,
Like a watch?
yeah. Several watches.
All right. I'm going to put 1 of the watches on.
Alright,
Get a couple of those rings.
alright.
Put some rings on. Any necklaces?
There's a chain. It's like a chain necklace, but not like a necklace. Like a little thin chain.
That's stupid. I'm going to leave that one be. Any books?
There are some books on magic, like how to summon zombies and things.
I'm gonna burn those with a torch
All right.
because I don't want anybody else getting
Yeah,
their hands on
right.
that. That was just kind of annoying. So I'm gonna
Right.
burn that. Oh man, I guess I'm gonna go. Hope. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the. There's 3 zombies left, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the zombies each whatever you can lift, carry
Okay.
chest gold wise. Let's go head back to the beach.
All right. Everyone's dead.
At the beach.
The ghost is dead. All of the pirates are dead.
All right.
All of the soldiers. Everyone's dead.
Okay.
Blood is everywhere.
Everyone's dead.
Blood is everywhere.
That's a lot. So I'm gonna just kind of look at that.
Some stuff happened.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. But did the boys get anything when they were?
There's a whole lot of treasure on the boat. Yeah,
it's on the boat.
Yeah.
Is the boat fine?
Yeah,
boat's totally fine. No, it's totally great. All right, cool. So I'm gonna have the zombies load up the boat.
Yeah,
and then I want to just while they're kind of looking around, I want to rummage the bodies on the beach.
You get some small treasure,
treasure. I mean, anything like worthwhile? Any more rope?
Mostly trinkets. There's there's a lot of rope on the boat.
A lot of rope. Okay,
a lot of rope on the boat.
On the boat, yeah. But you always want to make sure you have plenty of rope.
Right.
All right. Then I'm gonna get back on the boat.
Right. I think you sail off into the something. I think that's game.
Yeah, but we're not done yet, though.
Right.
So I'm gonna go back to the fishing village we started at.
Right.
I want to go back to that bar.
Yeah.
I want to walk in to Nordic Mean Gene.
Yeah. Right.
I want to drop a big old chest of gold in his lap and just go, woo.
That's game.
Thank you.
That's great.
I can't believe I murdered everyone.
Everyone died.
Every single person.
A lot of people died.
A lot of people. Mean Gene survived, though.
That took some turns.
Yeah, took some deep turns.
I came into this being like, I'm really gonna engage the setting. I'm gonna tell a really engaging story, and that turned into
no. I just murdered everyone. I just turned everyone against each other and murdered them.
Carnival of death.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I drowned a man on the beach, honey.
I mean, originally I was worried about the horse.
They never came up.
It never came up.
I have a whole power that I never used.
Your whore power?
I didn't have a single harlot.
That's exciting.
It is.
Alex, thank you for coming on Party of One.
Thank you so much.
This was great.
It was actually a party of 1.5 because my wife was walking behind judging me the entire time. But
thank you. Well, thanks for coming on Party of 1.5.
Thank you so much for having me. If you guys enjoyed listening to me, I do a lot of other stuff. Find me on YouTube and Twitter and all the other fun things.
Yep. And I'm going to throw it over to me in the future so he can wrap up with the show. Take it, future me.
Thanks, Past Me. And thanks again to Alex for coming on the show. That was stupidly fun. Be sure to follow Alex on Twitter at Alex Pearlman, then follow Party of One on Twitter at Party of One Pod, then hop over to Facebook and like the show at facebook.com/Party of One Podcast. And if you really enjoyed the show, consider telling a friend. iTunes reviews, social media shoutouts, and recommendations help the show do bigger and cooler things, like Google Hangouts chats with designers that I like, and Party of One live recordings. Speaking of iTunes, I am an idiot and did not realize that you have to actually open up iTunes to see all of your iTunes reviews. I assumed that if I viewed the page on Google Chrome, it would show me the most recent videos. Turns out that's not the case, which is to say, there's a whole crop of people I need to thank for leaving 5-star iTunes reviews. Thanks to Rio Safari, How Is Then Name Taken, Jester Guy, and our friends at Plus 2 Comedy for leaving 5-star reviews. Y'all are the best. Party of One is produced by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. This episode edited by Jen Frank. Music for the show comes from the song Infinite Lives by Megaran featuring the D&D Sluggers. Until next time, party people, thanks for listening, and remember, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. Woo!
Never gonna die.